Okay, so just going to take you for a walk around my 2011 DS450 XMX, thanks to Bundaberg Hervey Bay Can-Am. The first thing you'll notice that I've changed is the suspension. I've gone with Fox float suspension in the front and the podium in the rear, thanks to Hardyman ATV. This suspension is absolutely great. It handles anything you throw at it, and yeah, it's a really good shock. The next thing you'll notice that I've changed is I've done the Honda Master Cylinder upgrade for the front brake, and I'm using streamlined reflex levers just as a bit of a precaution to, if you crash, they're a bit less prone to braking. The next thing you'll see is the flex handlebars. Pretty much won't race without these. They really help with the longer races and arm pump and fatigue and things like that. Next you'll see the DWT Champion in a Box wheels. They're lighter and stronger than the standard ITP wheels that the XMX comes with, and I'm using Kenda tyres thanks to Bundaberg and Hervey Bay Can-Am. Next you'll just see a few little goodies here and there. Firstly, the wiring harness, using a Can-Am Race Department harness, but you can send your harness to BCS Performance to have them strip it back, to get rid of the unnecessary wires, to make sure you don't have any DNFs thanks to silly little wiring issues. You'll also see that I've lowered my own subframe to get the centre of gravity down, and I've also made some bigger pegs to help the standard Nerf bars. As you can see there's also the BCS Performance inline cooler, just to help with the temperature of the DS450. Next you'll see, we'll have a look at the rear of the bike. Two things that I won't race without, and that's the BCS Performance chain guide and disc protector. Those two things there alone will stop you from having DNFs. You can see there the Motorworks SR4 G2 full system. That's an excellent pipe, keeps the noise down but the power up, and they also make the system specific for lowered subframes. You can also see there some BCS Performance parts like the front sprocket retainer, case saver, and the NGK race leads. Also use a precision steering dampener, another thing that you pretty much can't race without getting tired. Next you'll see on the intake side of it, running a bigger intake with a Fuel Customs filter. The intakes are available through BCS Performance, and they really do just help the bike to breathe a bit better and get every bit of performance you can out of it. But other than that, the bike's relatively stock. It's a great bike for MX. It's a great bike. I recently did an off-road on it, and it handled everything I threw at it. But as you know, you can't have an MX bike without it looking good. My graphics kit's thanks to Phil at Sticky Graphics. He's done a tremendous job. Always does up a good kit that's bright and stands out and makes your bike look good. Anyway, thank you for listening.